Hey, Princess here. I'm gonna show you the most useful knots that everyone should know that we can use in our daily life, whether camping, hiking, or just mucking around the house. The figure 8 knot. How many hours have you spent trying to fish a lost drawstring out of a waistband or hood? Master this figure 8 stopper knot and you'll never have that problem again.
Step 1. Cross the end of the rope over the top of the remaining rope, making a Q shape. Step 2. Pinch the top of the rope and twist it around once away from the tail of your Q. Step 3. Pull the end of the rope or the tail of the Q up through the upper lobe from behind. Step 4. Pull the rope at the both ends to tighten, forming a figure 8.
Did you know? The figure 8 is the basis for several more complicated rock climbing knots.
12-hitch knot. This is a small but versatile. In fact, that there is more than one way to tie it. Here is the easiest. You will need something to hitch, such as the post, pole, or a ring. Step 1. Loop the end of the rope counterclockwise around the object that you are hitching and cross it over the object that you are hitching. Step 2. Make another counterclockwise loop around the pole, but this time you will pass the end of the rope through the loop that you just formed. Step 4. Pull at both ends to tighten the knot.
Did you know?
A hitch is a knot that is tied to an object. A lashing knot ties two objects together. The bowline knot. The bowline loop is the workhorse of knots. It never slips, comes loose, or jumps under strain. How many people do you know who are that reliable? Step 1. Cross the end of the rope over the top remaining rope, making a Q shape. Step 2. Pass the short portion of the end of the rope or the tail of the Q through the loop from behind. Thread it loosely, leaving behind the new large loop to the right of your Q. Step 3. Pass the short portion of the end around the back of the remaining rope. Step 4. Bring the short portion of the end back up and once again pass it through the small loop, this time from the front. Step 5. Clench the knot close and use the resulting loop to secure your bow.
Did you know?
The bowline is also called the king of knots, a version of it exists in every seafaring culture in the world.
Fisherman's knot, also known as the true lover's knots. The fisherman's knots creates two identical knots with one line. Ironically, it is not an incredibly strong knot.
Step 1. Grab a hold of both ends of the rope. The end in your left hand is end B, and the end in your right hand is end A. Step 2. Cross end B in front of end A so that the end B is behind the loop and pointing down. Step 3. Pull end B through the loop of the left, thus creating small loop on the top of larger below, just like this. Step 4. Pull end B through the small loop from back and front with your right hand. Step 5. Tighten the knot by pulling end B with your right hand while holding the part of the large loop next to end A in your left hand. You should know how to knot on the top of your large loop, and end A should be able to slide back and forth to make the loop larger or smaller. Step 4. Pull end A through the large loop from behind. Pull it up, thus creating another small loop on top of the larger loop below. Step 7. Pull end A through the small loop from back and front and pull tightly with your left hand.
that pull it together. Did you know?
A knot would also mean 1 nautical mile per hour. Sailors used to throw knotted lines overboard and count how many knots fit out per 30 seconds to measure the speed of their vessel.